Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First, we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Aha! We're turning against the gods. We're not looking for them for help now. We're saying, fuck you guys. And your boring ass stories. Sanders getting some padding out. He's usually a pretty dull character, but... I mean, yeah. That's still a bit of storytelling. Yeah, look, there's Juno waiting for us to get to that power source so that she can blabber on some more. I don't want to hear it. I just want to fucking get this shit done, you know? Gotta plug in this Rubik's Cube. This strangely deformed First Civilization Rubik's Cube, but still, it's a Rubik's Cube. No, that's the wrong word. Regardless, where the hell am I going? Am I going the right or the wrong way? Only time will tell. Well, I found the way, I think. I haven't checked this out yet. I just saw an open door. My prediction for the open doorness was correct, except it was on the bottom floor, except for the 2 floors that I chose to look at. Okay, so, yeah, maybe I should have applied my brain a little bit better there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe everyone else made that mistake. Maybe I'm just a retard, as I said. So what's going on, Juno? Are you going to blubber at me some more? Probably when I put this in, yeah? No? These Rubik's Cubes, man. Such a fuss over these bloody things.
What stories the temple will tell me today?
Another entranceway! Huzzah! There's going to be another Rubik's Cube receptacle down there. So we'll have to... maybe we'll scope it out now. Maybe we won't bother. Which way is the right way to get out of this shithole? I'm going to assume down, but no, actually no. I'm not going to assume down at all because it's totally not the right way to go. Ah, no, wait, there it is. I think. I hope. Took me fucking long enough to get in there. It'd take it even longer to get out. Okay, so is there dialogue available now? We've completed the sequence. Okay.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of Cryogenics? Or hibernation? I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it'll be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. Though now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
Well, that's an easy message to understand. The way to save the world is down here. They for some reason barred it away because they're selfish cunts, and the past, meaning going back in the Animus, will tell us how to get to it. So let's see if there's any unique dialogue running around.
So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They were working on some weird stuff towards the end. Trying to engineer new bodies and store their minds inside computers.
Failure after failure. It must have been hard for them.
I worry about it too. I mean, they say there's something in here that'll help us, but what is it? Why is it locked up if it's exactly what we need?
I don't know. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe they wanted to make sure only you could reach it.
That's the other question. What makes me so special?
I guess we'll know once we open the door.
You're special because you're Adam Sandler. Anything else?
Hey, I hope it's not uncomfortable for me to ask, but what happened with Lucy?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's fine. I really don't know. I was talking to my dad about it. It's hard to say. I mean, Juno definitely took control, but I think I agreed to it on some level. I think I let her in. No. That's not right. It wasn't her. Not exactly. It was more like a program. Does that sound weird? It showed me things.
What'd you see?
That if I didn't stop Lucy, Abstergo would get the apple, and we'd all be dead.
I still don't understand why she turned on us.
I'm sure she thought she was doing the right thing.
You can't even walk past a box. Good job, Sandler. What is this fucking white thing sticking out the back of his little pack, whatever it is? Annoying the shit out of me.
I gotta get back to work. You might want to do the same.
Now I gotta talk to some other people. But thanks for the interesting, completely irrelevant thing that we just discussed with this guy. Thanks a lot. No, Dad, you don't want to talk to me? There's no press button to initiate dialogue. Okay, we'll go back to the nice British man. The loveliest of all British men, who likes to stand up here next to this eyesore. Not eyesore as in, you know, it looks ugly, but fuck, that would hurt your eyes to look at it all day. So how's it going, man?
Oh, unbelievable.
What's up?
Your politicians are constantly referencing the Founding Fathers and insisting they must have been in support of one thing or another. I have never seen such a blatant disregard for history.
That's just typical political propaganda.
It's also dishonest and delusional. How can anyone claim to know what these people wanted based off scraps of paper and wishful thinking?
They're looking for intent. What these men envision for our country and its future.
Idealistic and unlikely. I don't think most of your presidents and senators and judges care what the founders thought. They just want to know how they can bend old words to achieve modern goals. Who cares if they were deists or theists or wanted a central bank? Why do people need the validation? What should matter is what you, as an individual, believe, and why you believe it. What, are we so insecure that we have to find 18th century letters to validate our beliefs? Oh, look, Mum, a dead man agreed with me. Maybe. If you transpose the letters in his shopping list, you can plainly see he was on my side.
Jesus, Sean. It's a cynical way to look at it.
Doesn't make it less true.
What a lovely, truth-speaking man.
I keep trying to understand how men like Washington and Jefferson could dedicate their lives to the pursuit of liberty and equality, yet have no problem owning slaves. It's hypocritical in the extreme, and your history books make only passing mention of the subject, as if it were of little consequence.
They had a war to win. Country's future to secure. How could they deal with all these issues at the same time?
Spoken like a true apologist. We hear it today, too, that matters of civil rights and equality must wait. There are conflicts to settle, economies to salvage. What do any of these things matter if the people are not free and equal? All of them.
I don't know, man. But you bring up some good, nice topics, so I like you. I liked you from the beginning.
I wish there was a way for us to share what we learned from the Animus with others. Imagine being able to accurately answer questions about the past. Or experience lost civilizations.
But how would you cite it? We can't just reveal the machine's existence to the world.
Why not?
Desmond's right. It would be dangerous. And we still haven't found a way to manage the bleeding effect.
Maybe when we're done saving the world, we can look into it.
Even if we do manage to stave off the apocalypse, it's not like the Templars are simply going to disappear. I suspect our fight will continue long after this latest battle is finished.
Yeah, why are we discussing marketing the Animus to make profit when we're supposed to be saving the world? I don't know.
Oh, look at the time. Oh, doesn't time fly? Look, I think it's best we get you back in the Animus, hmm?
Yeah, I agree. Or we'll check the emails first and maybe Dad stop being such a grumpy prick. Isn't that what happens in Assassin's Creed Liberations and 4? They start selling the Animus, Abstergo starts selling the Animus as like a product or a toy so that they can change history in their favour. Something like that. Now, Dad, you're a bit of a dick, aren't you? No one likes you. Not even me. So yeah, that's foreshadowing. Sorry, the game's been out for a while. We already know that that's the case. Why is the Animus like... Is this red and white thing the Animus? Because it's on like a piece of rock that wasn't... We didn't bring this rock in, did we? That's like the new model of the Animus. That's a bit weird. Okay. Now, I don't know if I should share this with you, but I've been getting a lot of weird messages from 01001001. This prick, he keeps saying you're a cunt, stop trying. So, why do you delay? This is like the one I read before. He's like telling it, why are you so, like, stop fucking around, get back in the Animus and save the world. And then there's this one I haven't read. My father was taken me by human hands, a war they called it for their freedom. They were not even meant to exist. You were not meant to exist. We conjured you, a mistake, an error that cost us the world. My father would sing to me as a child soft songs of hope and love. His voice forever stilled when you brutish ancestors took up axe and club. Later tuned our world works, our own works even, against us. We might have known what was to come and averted it if you had not dragged us into this war. This is your fault. Oh, I'm sorry. 0101101111.